What's up, everyone? DeucesJack at VapingInsider.com. Today, I got a new RDA for you. I got the Vandy Vape Phobia V2. Yeah, man, this was a project in conjunction with Vandy Vape and Alex from Vapors MD. Alex has been doing a lot of work for a lot of different companies now. He seems to put out some good stuff. He did the dog with Asmatis. He did a lot of stuff with Vandy Vape. 24 millimeters in diameter, 25 millimeters in height, 8.8 millimeter deep juice well. So it's got a big juice well. Single or dual coil RDA. Let's cut down low. Let me show you everything up close and personal. We're going to come back on top. We'll talk about it a bit. Cons, pros, and we're out of here. I'm going to see you down low. All right, everyone. Welcome to the down low portion of this video. Today, we're going to be going over the Vandy Vape Phobia RDA. This is version 2 from Vandy Vape and Alex from Vapors MD, a very popular Russian YouTube reviewer. Of course, this is the sample packaging. Your retail packaging will differ, as with all Vandy Vape products that I receive. Pause it right there if you want to read the back. Let's open this up and see what we got. A little different looking than the OG Phobia. I did like the OG Phobia, but I thought they missed the boat on the airflow on that one. It was a decent RDA. Here it is. Quick tour around it. We're going to put that on deck for a second. You also get this coily-like tool with a sticker by the number 7 mark, letting you know that that's where you should cut your coils. I like that. Nice job on that, Vandy Vape. Check out these wacky drip tips that you get, though. This is like a really flat, low-profile type of drip tip with this gear thing going on there. Not really a fan of it. I gotta say, I don't like low-profile drip tips. Here's another flat one. Almost looks like a flattened-out mushroom. I just don't like vaping on these things. I think these are a bust, Vandy Vape. Stay as far away as you can from these types of drip tips. I'm just not a fan. The rest of the contents includes a blue Phillips head screwdriver, a blue flathead screwdriver, a hex key, a squonking pin, 510 drip tip adapter, some spare O-rings, and some spare deck screws. Plenty of extras. You also get a set of triple fused Clapton coils, NI80, internal diameter of 3 millimeters, ohming out at 0.3, 6 wraps. Says they're good for 50 to 60 watts. Nice looking coils there. Got to give Vandy Vape credit for that. Here is the RDA itself. Now this is the drip tip I've been running in it. This is the third drip tip that comes with it. This is a, I don't know if it's, I guess you can call it that, you know, goon style drip tip with that ribbing on it. Not quite a dock style drip tip, but this is the most comfortable out of the three in my opinion. Flat top cap over here, nice O-ring inside. All your other goons will fit fine. You'll notice we got some Phobia branding over there, and look what they did with the airflow. The airflow on this one is different, right? They made 3 individual slots, and you can adjust it this way. Just run the 2 outside ones if you want. Run the, you know, you can configure it a couple of different ways. Kind of neat the way they did that. I kind of like it. So the airflow on this is kind of different. Definitely a little smoother than the OG. At least that's what I think. Let me put it on a stand for you so I can show you what's going on here. See, this is the top half of the barrel section. You can see the airflow right there. Very nicely machined. Not much of a conical design going on there though. But what you will notice is on the second half of the top cap, you can see all this metal here, and that kind of condenses things to give you some better flavor. You'll also notice that if you see it right here, you can see that airflow is slanted downward, so it slams into the coil. See that? It goes down. And it slams that airflow right into that coil. So that's a nice job on that. I kind of dig that. I really do. This is the second part of the barrel section. This part goes on top of it, held in place by that 1 O-ring. It's got some nice tension to it. Got a little bit of a design over here, right? And this is the part that takes up all that space that's going to condense the flavor And maybe now you can see how those holes are drilled out to a slant, right? Machining on this is very nice as well, okay? I like it. Here is the deck. It's got that dog bone type of juice well, right? You see the outline of it, how it kind of looks like a dog bone, right? Postless deck. Posts are on both sides here. Nice big hex screws right here. Like it said on the thing, you use the 7 setting. You have this is your squonka right here. And you can see it's kind of got like a splitter thing going on where it splits it to both sides of the well. Nice, decent sized juice well. Here's a notch right here for your locking barrel system. See some Phobia branding over there. It's a nice deck. It's easy to build on. It really is. Not hard to build on at all. And you can see you can get some decent sized coils in there. And we're not going to do a build on it because it's real easy. You just cut it by the 7, slap them in there, and push them forward a little bit. The reason you want to push them forward a little bit is because you want to make sure they clear that part. See that big metal part there that's hanging out? They got to be able to clear that. So that's why you got to push them forward a little bit so that airflow slams right into them. But I'll tell you what, man, really easy to build on, not hard to wick at all. In fact, let's put this thing down and let's wick it up right now. Cotton we're going to be using today, Native Wicks Platinum Blend. You guys know that's the way I roll. Grab yourself a nice strip of cotton blend. You make sure it can cover both coils. Make it nice and pointy on one end, just like that, and just send it right through. See that nice tension I got going on there? That's exactly how you want it. Once you get it through there all nice and snug, what you want to do is you want to cut it right where that O-ring starts. See this right here? This is the big fat O-ring. That's where you want to cut it. So just basically run along right under where it says Phobia and give it a snip. Take the other side of your cotton, make it nice and pointy like we did on the first one. Put it in there. And send it right through. Just like so. Now you can take the end that you cut already. You can use that to measure against. And give it a snip. Same thing on the other side here. Measure it up against that black O-ring. And give it a clip. And now you can use this one as a guide. And that's how your RDA should look after it's wicked. Once it's all wicked up, all you want to do is take your cotton tool. You want to make sure you kind of keep them separate, right? You don't want them going into each other. So kind of separate them a little bit. And then just do a gentle, quick tuck. I mean, it's that simple. Same thing over here. Gentle tuck. Boom. You're in there. Flip it over. Same thing on this side. Nice quick tuck. Don't disturb that cotton. Same thing on this side. Nice quick tuck. And boom. That's what it should look like. Now you're ready for juice. Juice we're going to be using today is a juice I found on accident. A la mode. Mixed berry. I had to order this stuff in order to get free shipping. It was really cheap, man. It was like $6.99 for like 60 mils. And I figured out what the hell for $6. Let's try it out. $7, whatever it was, right? I'll tell you what, man. This has turned out to be one of my favorite juices. I've definitely been digging it. If you like berries and you like pies, I highly recommend that you check this juice out. Nice and all juiced up right there, right? Now we just take our top cap, make sure it snaps in like so. We got that locking barrel, so we have no problem getting it off the stand. Now we're ready to put it on a mod and vape. Let's cut back on top. Let's vape on it. Let's talk about it. Cons, pros, and then we're out of here. See you back on top. All right, everyone, we're back on top with the Vandy Vape Phobia 2. I gotta say, man, I like the OG one. The OG one was pretty good. This one has, the airflow is just a little different. It's more airy, definitely more airy. I mean, you're just basically, there's no restriction on this thing. You're just basically breathing through it. The airflow is a little smoother, but it's a little bit on the whistly side. It's the same deck as the OG, but Vandy Vape did change the airflow. It's a postless deck, so it's super easy to build on. I think the airflow sometimes can be a little bit too loose, and even when I cut it down, it's still a little loose and whistly, but it is on the smooth side. It really is. Wide open, it's super airy, and it's very, very tough to dial in because of those 3 big airflow slots. It comes in black, stainless steel, gunmetal, and rainbow. Let's get into the cons and the pros. The first con is going to be, I already spoke about it, that wacky airflow, very, very tough to dial in. The other con is going to be, it's a little too airy for my taste. If you're an airflow hog, you're going to love this RDA, that's for sure. Let's move on to the pros. First pro is going to be, it's got a nice postless deck that's easy to build on. That's a pro. 2 drip tips included with a 510 drip tip adapter. That's a pro. The airflow on it is smooth. Pro. It's got nice machining. Pro. It's got a conical design inside. We're going to give them a pro for that. It's got nice flavor and clouds. That's a pro. It's definitely better than average as far as flavor and clouds go, all right? It's a better squonker than it is a dripper. I got it on my Paranormal right now. I'm using it as a dripper, but it's definitely a better squonker. I don't know what I can say about, you know, what Alex was thinking of airflow-wise on this one. Both versions had a wacky kind of airflow, and is this one better than the OG? Yeah, it's a little better, but it's also different because it's much airier. So, you know, you're going to have to kind of take that into consideration when you think, you know, should I buy this, especially if I own the old one already? That's going to be up to you. But this one is definitely a little bit more airy. And I'm not sure how I feel about that because I'm not into those big airy vapes. I'm a flavor first guy. And the flavor is good on this, but I think if they would have toned down that airflow, the flavor would have been better. So that's my take on it, all right? If you want to check it out, make sure you Google Vandy Vape Phobia 2. You'll see a bunch of websites come up, all right? We recommend that you use one of our partners, especially Element Vape. They're a great company. If they have it, definitely go over there and buy it, all right? Definitely Google the juice that I was using, a la mode mixed berry. It's over at Apollo e-cigs. I think it's like $7 for 60 mils. Fantastic berry juice. Check us out at our forum, vapinginsider.com/forum. And hey, man, you know we give it to you straight. We don't care whose name is on it. That means nothing to us. We're going to tell you how we feel every time, 100% of the time. So if you appreciate that, do us a favor. Give us that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button so you know every time we drop a new review. We're going to see you guys on the next one. You keep living that vape life. We're out of here. Deuces.